Yo, what is going on, guys? Exelon here. We are back with another deck profile. It's been a while, but we're bringing out my favorite boys, the Frog Boys. So, yeah, let's just go into it. So, right off the bat, for the main deck, hasn't really changed much since the last time. We played Triple Swap Frog. Shout out to all those people buying out all the alties. You guys are awesome. Thanks for making my cards expensive when they should not be. Play 3 Dupe and 2 Ronin. This is a standard ratio. I would definitely not play 3 Ronin, and I would definitely not lower any of the other ones. This is, in my opinion, the best ratio. It's standard at this point. And yeah, moving on. These are the only monsters we were playing in the main deck. Weird, right? So we were playing 4 spells. We were playing Triple Desires. I've been back and forth on this card over the past few years, but Desire just says draw 2, and we just need to get there, Get our traps in motion, summon our big totally awesome, all the fun stuff. And we play the one Scapegoat. I've been playing this for a very long time. I really like Scapegoat. It's a blowout card. It's at 1 for a reason. It literally gets you Boral Sword. If you need it, it gets you access code, to just break apart the board. It's an insane card, honestly. And I feel like every Paleo list should play it because there's no downside to playing the card at all. Even if a weird situation comes up where you need to survive, you just flip Scapegoat. Like you're playing Goat Control. I don't know, I really like the card. I think it's underrated. I think people just assume it's at 1 and nobody wants to play it anymore. It's kind of slow. Maybe that's the reason why. But this is a grind deck. For the Paleos, we were playing 3 Book of Moon, which this card's just insane against prank kids. You just hit their first thing, the first monster they summon, and they don't have an extender or anything. They really can't do a whole lot. Sometimes it's good against the Rocket deck. I mean Dragon Link, whatever you want to call it. But most of the time they have quick launch anyway. They're always drawing that. Zodiac, it's good. Stops them going in the zoos. You can also hit the Tri-Brigade card so they can't banish from the graveyard and go into the crazy plays. It's got a lot of applications. Next for the Paleos, we play 3 Karma Cut. This card's still really good. It's one of the best ones, in my opinion. These are obviously the best ones. And then everything after that, it kind of niche. MST, it's pretty meh right now. It's not the best at all. But you need to play it. It's another Paleo. I've even just almost decided to cut it down to 2, but I couldn't do it. I just want the Paleos. Plus, you can banish one of them off Trap Trick if you need it. So I think 3 is necessary. And then I am playing this one, which is new for me. I don't really ever play this one. We were playing 1 Lian Choila. I think I said that right. I don't know. But basically, it's got some cool applications with Pot of Desires. Basically, you can get any banished card and add it right back to your graveyard. Sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. Anyway, you can get anything out of your banished. This doesn't specify what it targets in the banished. So you can get cards from Desires out of your banished pile, which is really cool. You can get back your Ronins if you need them, if you banish both. If you just got really unlucky off Desires, you can get more fodder for Ronin. You can get Paleos out of there, a whole bunch of stuff. Just a really cool card. I like you with Desires. Yeah, so I'm only playing the 10 Paleos. It's a lot, yeah. But I think they're all good. Let me know what you guys think about the lineup and ratio in the comments. But moving on. Like I said earlier, 3 Trap Trick, this is just standard at this point. This deck is just complete traps. 3 Infinite Impermanence is the only hand trap we're playing. Currently, this is right before Lightning Overdrive comes out. This is the Monday before the set comes out. The sneak peek was just a few days ago. This card's going to get a lot more utility whenever Lightning Overdrive comes out. Especially against the Drytron deck. It just dodges Herald. Because they use Orange Light in that deck, it just dodges it because it's a trap. You can hit Fafnir, their XCs that just came out. It's really good. Half the time they just pass if you just imperm the XCs. Yeah, I think this card's going to see more play in the future, for sure. and I know it's been underrated for like the last few months. But this is pre Lightning Overdrive. But in all honesty, I wouldn't change the deck even if it was like Lightning Overdrive format, because my opinion, the new Paleo Link is like cool, but it's not that great to where I would cut a card out of my extra deck. We'll go into that soon. But yeah, so this is like basically post Lightning Overdrive. Triple Dragons Prison. This card's really good. There's really not much to say about it. The card's just really good. Trinsful Tribute. We don't like an established board. It's not what we're about. Card's good going second. Like you go second and you blow up their board, or if they have something to like negate that, you just go boop, strike it, and they're like, well, I lose, and then you just blow them out with more trap cards. Pretty cool. Then we play 2 Lost Wind and 1 Order. Order is a complete blowout card. It's really good against Drytron. It's really good against Shaddoll Invoked. And I mean, it's okay against Dragon Link, but half the time it like doesn't matter against Dragon Link. It's good against Prank Kids. Like it's just overall a solid card. And like you only play 4 spells anyway, so it's definitely like a no-brainer to play. Lost One's really cool. You can get off Trap Trick. You can keep recycling it from the graveyard when your opponent special summons from the extra deck. It basically just negates, if you don't know, it negates their effects and it halves it. Pretty cool. There's another card that came out, I think in Eternity Code. I can't remember what the card's called. It's like Lost Wind, but I haven't really tested that one. I kind of want to. It's just like a cool card. If you guys know what I'm talking about, link or comment down below so I know what the card's called. I can look it up and start testing it online. That's it for the main deck. It is a straight 40 cards. Let's move on to the extra deck. Right off the bat, we play Triple Totally Awesome. If you guys have been following the channel for a while, you know I randomly got one of these signed by DZ. If the one time I met him, people say I look like him too. Really weird. But yeah, shouts to DZ. He'll never watch this video, but as the bread and butter of the deck, this card's just insane. Negate, take stuff, like it's just a really good boss monster. Like if this card wasn't a thing, this deck would not be a thing. Like this is the heart and soul of it. So whenever Konami randomly hit it to 1, a few formats ago, the deck was just dead. But they came to their senses and realized we all need some totally awesome in our life. Moving on, we play 1 Opabania. I don't really make this card a whole lot anymore, but it's still a really good card. It searches your traps. You can activate them from hand. Like just a solid card when it comes up. We play 1 Sky Cavalry. Now this has a really like interesting little combo you can do. So like you attack into a Dragoon if you have to. Like whatever you can't out in this deck. Like Dragoon's kind of hard, but like you can. There's ways to play around it. So like you attack into something, detach to save it. It bounces a card, and then you can next turn you can just go right into Zeus, which is really cool. That's the only reason I play Sky Cavalry. Plus, it like outs random stuff that you just couldn't get over for some reason. Like if they're big, my dog is going crazy in the background. Sorry. And we play 1 Downard. So oddly enough, like we play 1 Downard for the Toad. So like let's say we go on a Toad, and we're gonna need two Zeus effects to like break the board. We just have 2 materials under Toad, obviously, and then we go Downard, and then we go Zeus, we just blow up the board. It has came up a lot, actually, which is, like, really cool. So, I'm glad I'm playing Downard. Originally, I was playing Cerberus, and this card is just way better. I can't even believe I was playing Cerberus. So, I'm glad my friend, shout out to Tanner, he told me to play this card. Really good card. Moving on to the links, we are playing Scapegoat. Plus, this card's good for the Paleo traps. Like this makes your Paleo traps effects monsters, basically, which is cool. We play 1 with Starboy. This comes up whenever you don't have enough damage on board. This helps you get enough damage. Plus, it recycles waters from your graveyard. Really cool. We play 1 Security Dragon. It's like a little combo with that. Security Dragon's really cool. You just bounce stuff. Nobody really expects this card. This card is like the most slept on card ever from dual power. It's just a super cool card. I've always liked this card. We play 1 IP. IP is really cool. Lets you do like unicorn things. We also play a Phoenix. So like whenever you go into Scapegoat, what you can do right off the bat is you can go here, summon this, then you take one of the tokens, you make a Link Spider, and then you take the second token and the Link Spider. You go into Phoenix. If you need to, you pop a back row, you draw a card. This effect will activate because they're co-linked. If you don't need to go into Phoenix, you can just go Link Spider first, then go here, and then you can take this and the token, and you can go right into Unicorn. So like whatever you need to do, it's pretty cool. Like the Phoenix play gets you the draw 1, Unicorn just Unicorn. Like you'll essentially get 2 balances because you have the bounce from security and you'll get the bounce from Unicorn. Really cool. I really like it. Scapegoat just picks apart a board. Like it just has so many cool applications. That's why I play majority of these cards. Yeah. If I wasn't playing Scapegoat, I'd probably play the Paleo Link, but I still am not the biggest fan of it. Like this extra deck is kind of tight for playing this stuff. But the last 2 extra deck monsters we play. Boral Sword, you make a toad and you make this, and it's almost like it's just a little over perfect game. Like it's just really cool. This is how you win half the time. You just Boral Sword, totally awesome. Because you just go into Ronin and you just keep leaking up with all the small guys I just showed you. Like Ronin Toad and spam is real, dude. You can just spam it out of your graveyard. It's so cool. You just link climb up to Boral Sword, and then you go Toad, and you go Burr. And we play 1 Access Code. This is what you go into. Like I was talking about earlier, like if you have this, you have that, or not that, that, sure. Whatever I was talking about earlier. I can't remember where I was at that point. But basically, you go into Access Code. It gets Access Code 3,000 off the Unicorn, or 2,000 if you go into like the Security Dragon and the Phoenix play. And this gets a whole bunch of pops because if you were paying attention, this is an earth, this is a light, this is a dark, this is a fire. You can get up to 3 pops. Dark. You get up to 3 pops of it if you do the Link Spider, Security Dragon, Unicorn, which is really cool. This breaks apart a board. Really nice. Moving on the side deck, I know this video is a little long. Apologize for that. The side deck, I'm still working on it for a new format. I don't know how good this card will be. Next format, I feel like it won't be that good at all because I imagine the meta is going to be, depending on how hard Dragon Link gets hit in July. I think that's when the ban list is. So like Dragon Link will still be around for a while. This card is not that great against Drytron at all. It's not good against Tri-Brigade Zoo, which is going to be a huge threat next format. Yeah, I don't know if this card is going to be the way to go. Yeah, but it's in here for now. So, Panker Tops for the back row decks, Cosmics. Cosmic's cool. It's got applications for like hidden Eldritch cards if you play against Eldritch. Like this whole side deck is kind of iffy. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm still not 100% certain on it. It's like the one uncertain thing I am about this deck. Like the main deck and the extra deck are just really good for me. But this part I've been struggling to make like a very good side deck. So I'll just put all the cards out for you. So like this card is a no-brainer. I would never change this card. Evenly matched, just really good. Blows apart boards. This card's gonna be a no-brainer for me still because Shaddoll Invoked is still a thing, and Drytron's gonna be a thing. So this card's just really good. And then I play 3 Red Lotus. This card's like a better judgment in my opinion because you're typically only having 1 card in hand. It's usually gonna be like discard for Dinomischus. So like you just reveal your hand, you just take anything that's problematic out of their hand, like whether they play Lightning Storm, they play Duster, they play like Twin, well, they'll chain Twin probably. But like I'm just saying it has a lot of really cool cards you can hit that'll just protect your back row, evenly matched for example. Like a whole bunch of cards. Not Twin, sorry. But yeah, that rounds out the side deck. I would not change these 9 cards. However, these 6 are questionable in my opinion. I feel like these are better than these. These might just be Drolls. Drolls were really good against Drytron. If you guys have any suggestions, please let me know. I always appreciate that. But without further ado, that's all I got. I'll come back around for, if you guys want to see my Zodiac Eldritch deck. I've been playing that a lot recently. You guys want to see that? I'll post it. I also play Pure Zoo. Also play Tri Brigades. I just really like Zoo. I'm not gonna lie. Zoo cards are just really fun to me, and they're very like nostalgic because I really like that format. I don't know, but yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Make sure you subscribe and like if you enjoy these deck profiles. I play a lot of back row decks. I put my helmet on and I camp on my 5 trap cards. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and have a great rest of your day.